Here for Felicity Jane, and I'm just going to go through quickly this little mini album that I made, which is so cute. It's using the Amanda kit, which is the July kit, and yeah, because obviously no one's been on holiday for quite some time because the old lockdown, I thought it would be a good opportunity to actually try to put together some bits and pieces for holidays that happened quite a few years ago, and I have done nothing with the photographs. So yeah, so this is from 2017, which was the kind of last sort of summer holiday, I suppose, we did go on, which was in July, and we went to the Lake District for a week, my husband and I. So yeah, this is basically a little mini album of that holiday. So yeah, it's a cute little chunky guy. So I just used some little twine to kind of tie it down because it was a bit ridiculous. It was kind of busting out. So yeah, so I've just used some of that to kind of hold it in place. I've used a couple of the different sort of the chunky chipboard pieces and the sort of thinner die cuts, and then that's a little branding strip from one of the papers. And although there's absolutely nothing in the Lake District lemon related, I don't care, I'm using the lemon paper, sue me. So yeah, I'll see if I can kind of just check I'm in the camera, but I'll kind of flip through it. Everything's kind of facing this way or sort of the side way, so I'll twist depending on kind of what we're up to angle wise. But yeah, so this first little page was just a little list of the kind of highlights of the trip, really. So yeah, like my husband, weirdly, it was like course results for he was doing a master's degree at the time, and so we kind of needed phone signal, so when we got down the end of this massive like horseshoe mountain walk we did, when we got to the pub at the end, he could finally get some internet and check his exam results. So that was really great, and he passed, so it was brilliant. There was a really bizarre quiz at we went to a pencil museum, as you do, and there was like a little quiz you could go and do, so we did that because it was just sort of daft. Their supermarkets in the Lake District called Boobs, and they're amazing, and there was one quite close to where we were staying, so we were basically in there like constantly. One of the days we got a little boat out on Lake Windermere and kind of bezzed around, so that was really fun. And we also went to the aquarium sort of near Lake Windermere as well, and that was really fun. And there were like loads of little otters in a little zone that were kind of digging for freedom, so they were really cute, so we kind of said hello to those two. So yeah, they were kind of like the little the little highlights. So yeah, so I've just got a little road trip to the lakes, and then so I've got a couple of little bits die cuts and things from previous kits. I think this is from Lola. So yeah, so there are some oldies in there too, and that's from Shay. So yeah, it's a little when we were on the lake on the first day when the weather was really lovely, so we kind of went in a ferry around the lake, so that was really nice. So we got to kind of see the other ferry boats and things. So and the weather was gorgeous. One of the days we went for a kind of a big walk, so so yeah, so I've got like determined because I got my hands on my hips, so I look very ready to go. And just some little pictures of bits and pieces, like there's a little Land Rover there, so I've got like a little let's go. It's cute. Oops, there's my husband there with shades on. That was kind of halfway up the first kind of loop of the horseshoe. I've used a stamp set in here a few times as well to kind of stamp onto my photographs, so I've got like there's so much to see today. So yeah, and the great thing about this particular holiday is that the colours really match the kit really lovely. So so yes, I was quite lucky to kind of pick a holiday where the colour palette goes really nicely. So we've got these little cool cows that we saw. He's poking his little tongue out, so we're a little happy. They were really sweet, and they kind of followed us for a bit as well, checking that we had any food for them maybe. It's got that summer with the lemon paper, that's from one of the journal cards. Some little pictures of the mountains there as well, so just use some little die cuts to kind of emphasise those photographs, and laid a couple of little sheets behind. I took one of the photographs and overlaid sort of transparent kind of yeah, overlay on the computer before I printed it out, so that's quite cute. So it's quite muted, so I've got the kind of like moody clouds thing. Used one of the papers and just sort of stamped the date when we did the big walk, so I've got like the 24th of July on here, and again stamped the photograph of this outdoor adventure because there's me, like, it kind of dropped quite far, it doesn't really show in the photograph, so I was kind of stood a little bit further back than, you know, it's not quite as dramatic for the photograph. I was a bit scared of tripping and plunging headfirst down a big hill, so that's why I'm kind of over here rather than here. So yeah, that's cute. Whoops. And this one, that was on the ferry, so the little legs kind of poking out into the water, and then this is when we took the boat out ourselves, so it's got those little guys just in a little pocket that I made there, so that's cute, and just that fresh air stamp there, because it was quite murky the day we took the boat out. It's another little walk we did where we kind of saw one of the lakes behind us, so we kind of hiked up and yeah, like did a pose. I just did a little sheet of vellum with this scenic view and then the date. Whoops, and beautiful on the other side with that kind of view there, which is gorgeous. Oops, and I thought little do more of what makes you happy, and then I'm smiling in that picture because that was cute. My hair was pink. I've got another one there of the two of us with a little love, that's from Shay. And then just a little summer at the end there, with this lovely gingham journal card with another little branding strip, and then the back's just a little floral paper. So yeah, that was from the journal cards as well. So there we go, that's my cute little flip through of my mini album from yeah, from the Lake District. So yeah, it was a really lovely little thing to put together. And yeah, it's always a nice idea if you're going to use a specific kit for an album or to like document a particular trip or something you did, to kind of check the colour palette of the photographs, because it's just perfect when everything just goes together so nicely. So yeah, it's definitely worth having a quick look through your photos and picking the papers that will kind of match nicely, because it just makes the whole thing just come together even more then. So yeah, there we go, that's all from me. Just a little quickie for you. Hope you're all keeping well, and yeah, I'll be back again soon with like a layout or you know, a process video or something like that. I did think about doing a process video for this, but I just thought, you know what, it's just going to be so chunky, because, you know, it's hard to do sort of a mini album on a process video because you do end up just waffling away for forever, and it's quite a beast to edit. So so yeah, I just thought a little flip through would be nice, because then you still get to see all the pages as well. So yeah, this is up on the Felicity Jane blog as well, if you want to kind of see my little write-up on it and how I put it together. And yeah, I'll be back again soon, and yeah, until then guys, take care, lots of love to you all. Okay, bye.